Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a guest star with me today. This is Stitch, and I just did a video on your basic SHTF pantry needs for humans, and so now we're going to talk about making a pantry for your dog if you should happen to have a dog. And Stitch here wants to go over some of the things that he has in his pantry. First of all, we have some MREs, meaning meals ready to eat. We have some filet mignon right here. Yeah, he likes that stuff. And we've got a turkey grill here. These are good to have because he's so small. One feeds him for one meal. Then we have his favorite jerky here. We've got some chicken and cranberry jerky. Let's move him over this way. Chicken and cranberry jerky. Yeah. And then we've got one of these little MRE things of some simply shredded chicken. And these are another good ones for him. And then to take care of his teeth, we have some greeny toothbrushes and we have some Whimsies. These have grooves in them, so when he chews on them, they help clean his teeth because we have to take care of that personal hygiene, keep his teeth clean if we can't get him to the vet. Let's move these over here. And then we have some sweet potato beef wraps, and these are his favorite. Aren't they your favorite? Yeah, they are his favorite. And then, of course, dog food. So what happens if you can't get to the store to get any more dog food or treats for your dog? Well, there are some human foods that dogs can have. So when you're out getting your own stuff to stock your pantry, there's a few items that you might want to get a little bit extra for, just in case you need to look into making some dog food to feed your dog. So let's see what we got, Stitch. Should we show them what we have? Huh? Move this over here. Okay, so dogs can have sweet potatoes. They're in his treat there, but he can have sweet potatoes. Yeah, he can have sweet potatoes. And he loves sweet potatoes. Dogs can have apples. Look at that. Oh, yeah. He likes apples too. Yes, he loves apples too. And what we can do with this is we can cut it and we can peel it and core it. And we can either steam it where it turns all mushy and make a little applesauce for him, or we can just feed it to him whole and he can, cut it up in small chunks for him to snack on. He loves apples and he loves sweet potatoes. Dogs can also have barley. Yep, he can have barley. And they can also have rice. So we could, cook a sweet potato, mix it with a little bit of rice, throw some barley in there for him. Dogs can have that stuff. Let's see what else you can have. Dogs can have carrots. When you buy canned goods for your dog, try to make sure you can get the no salt added, even though this one is regular, because when I bought this one, they didn't have any no salt added, but you can drain this and then rinse it off really good, and it'll get rid of most of the salt. Dogs can have green beans, and this is a no salt added green bean. And so we could put this in his food as well. Dogs can have peanut butter as long as there's no added sugars, xylitol, fats, and stuff like that. This one is Adam's peanut butter. No salt. It's just basically ground peanuts. 100% natural. He can have this. Dogs can have pumpkin as long as it's pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie filling. It has to be pumpkin puree, but dogs can have this. And we could totally make some kind of a snack for him out of the pumpkin and the apple. Dogs can also have oatmeal. And as I said in my video when I was talking about setting up your pantry for yourself, you can, if you have a food processor of some sort, you can grind the oats into flour, and you can use that as a flour and mix with some pumpkin, mix with some peanut butter, or just leave this whole and mix it with these two things, and he's got some treats, and he loves those treats. Dogs can have popcorn as long as it's plain, no butter, no salt, Dogs can also have olive oil, so you can pop this in olive oil. Olive oil is good for their coats, as long as you don't give it to them in like mass quantities. But cooking up a pan of popcorn and sharing it with your fuzzy little friend, that'd be just fine, huh? And he loves popcorn as well. Dogs can also have eggs. There's no eggs in this one. I just have the carton here to remind me to mention the eggs. Yeah, no, there's eggs. He gets an egg every Saturday with Dad. That's right. But you could like make meals for him out of this. Also, dogs can have, that I don't have on the table, dogs can have chicken. They can have lean beef, pork. So if you happen to have even a chicken leg in your freezer or a chicken breast or something, you can, for somebody his size, because he's not quite 13 pounds, but you can cook that in olive oil. You can just boil it in a little bit of water, no salt or nothing to cook that meat, and you could mix it with some rice and barley here, a little bit of carrots, and he's got a nice little meal there for him. And for somebody his size, that could feed him. I mean, one can of carrots or beans would probably last him several meals. Yep. Now we have a list back here of things that dogs can have that I don't have on my table that I looked up before making this video. One is watermelon, another one that he loves. Dogs love watermelon, but you have to make sure the seeds are taken out because the seeds can harm the dogs. They can cause intestinal blockage, especially for somebody his size. So you have to make sure the seeds are removed. Bananas, dogs can have bananas. Dogs can have cucumbers, and they can have blueberries. And you can also take bananas, slice them up and freeze them. And once they're frozen, you can put those bananas in a food processor with some blueberries and grind it up. And they've got some little doggy ice cream right there for him. And he likes that too. Anyways, so that's what we have for Stitch's pantry right now. And we wanted to share that with you. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share this with somebody that you think might be helpful too. Thank you.